What's up, y'all? This is Progress, episode 6. Let's get into it. So, on this episode, we're going to be talking about stress and anxiety. So, with stress, if you're putting too much on your plate and you're going throughout your day and you're stressing that you can't get everything done, focus on the essential parts, the most important things. You know, we always have the most important things, and then we also put on other things that we think we might also be able to do. But for an example, I might put the gym, I might put working, I might put doing the video, I might put reading this book, and then going to the bank, and then meeting this person. Well, first, let's be realistic for the things we could do, and the most important things: working, gym, side hustle, most important things of the day. All right, let's keep it like that. And then if we have time for the other stuff, let's do it. Don't get me wrong, going out to eat, being social, that's important, but we got to make sure what we got going on is taken care of first. Because if we don't, you go out with your friend, you're gonna be stressing. Oh shoot, I didn't go to the gym today. My diet's not good. You know what I mean? If you're someone that takes it very serious, or takes your goals very serious, and your endeavors and the things you want to pursue, you're gonna think about it constantly. So crack it out right in the beginning of the day, and then the time you have left over, you can enjoy. Right? But it depends on how busy you want to be and how faster you want to progress, or just in general how much you want to progress. That's on you. But just make sure you can put focus on the things you have to do, right? Because we don't want to put like stress. I mean, I think stress could be a good thing. I think it's a good indicator. It means I'm working hard. There's good stress like that, but then there's bad stress where it's like, oh, I can't do everything I was supposed to do. But even with that situation, I would just say, take a deep breath, breathe for a little bit. What's something you could do right now? All right? And whatever it is, let's do that. And then once we finish that, okay, we got something done. What's next? Let's take a deep breath, and let's see the closest thing we could do, right? And then we get into it. But first, let's focus on one thing at a time. We can't do everything at the same time. I can't go to lunch. I can't go to my work. I can't go to my gym. I can't do all that at the same time, right? If I try to do that, of course I'm gonna be stressed because it's not possible. So I wake up, right? I still got some time before I got to go to school or I got to go to work. Let's just go to the gym, crack that out, right? We go to our school, we go to our job, whatever it is, our business, whatever it is. Boom, we got something done. All right, we're in the job / school / whatever. Okay, now we're getting that done. Okay, boom, we got two of the most important things done out of the day. What's next? Boom, the side hustle, right? So we're doing that. Boom, that's done. Keep it simple. Don't make it crazy. And if there's other things that you want to do, for example, you want to meet up with that person. You want to talk to this person about what or for what, whatever. Schedule it so that way you can expect it. I mean, everyone has different types of stress. I don't know everyone's situation. I just know my own. But that's just a quick procedure right there on how to deal with stress here. Maybe I could learn more. Maybe you could ask me in the comments about your particular situation, and I could come up with a solution for you, and I could talk about it if you would like. But that's just basic steps on how to deal with stress. And then with anxiety, sometimes anxiety can get really bad if you're in a particular situation where you're like, you don't know what's going to happen. So the one thing I know about anxiety is that the feeling is not going to last forever. Like panic attacks, all that stuff, that stuff is tough. That stuff, like, it's doesn't feel good at all. But one thing I would recommend is talk to somebody. And if there's no one smart enough to give you the right advice, or not even smart enough, right? Because that's not everybody has that type of issue, right? What I mean, that sounded pretty harsh, but what I meant was smart enough to help you within that situation, which means just knowledgeable enough to understand that type of situation, right? Not everyone has the best type of guidance, techniques, solutions when it comes to anxiety to give you, right? So go to somebody that understands that type of issue. That's what I meant. It sounded pretty harsh, but that's not what I meant. But yeah, I mean, not everyone is a therapist. I'm not a therapist either, but not everyone's a therapist or somebody like that that's experienced with that type of situation. I have experience with that situation. So I can only give you what I know about it, but I think everyone has experienced anxiety and stress, right? So I mean, but what I mean is, like, everyone has their own experience with it. And with your situation, it might be different, right? Everyone like have anxiety from a certain situation, and someone's experience with it might be different from yours, and what helped them may not help you. And that's not a bad thing, you know. But the general basic techniques that I think that can work in any type of anxious situation would, first of all, understand that that feeling is not going to last forever. It won't. And the basic things that I would do, that I have done, because I experienced that before. Journaling, that helps. Listening to really calming music frequencies, I mentioned that before. As well as, if you want, I just thought of this right now. If you want, go on the internet and see videos about anxiety and see how that can help you, like this one. But yeah, journaling, I would say meditation, listening to calm music, going outside for a walk. And it also depends on the situation too. Is there something that you need to learn about yourself, or on that situation? For example, like, if you made a mistake in that situation, what can you, like, have done better in that situation? If you didn't do nothing wrong and being in that situation just caused you anxiety, then don't focus on that. Focus on how you can move forward with just that feeling, right? Because regardless, if you didn't do anything wrong, you still have the feeling of anxiety. So how can you fix it? So to recap, journaling, listening to calm music, that's a good combination right there. Meditation, make sure you're getting enough sleep, making sure you're drinking water, making sure your diet is good. Those are things that can reduce it. So, and if you're someone that's just experiencing the panic attacks every single day and it just won't stop, then seek a professional that does know about that, can help you with that situation. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's no shame in wanting to improve your mind, wanting to improve your mental health, because, you know, a lot of us been through so much hardships that it takes over your mind, right? And when you're doing the stuff you're supposed to be doing, it's just in your mind, it's ruminating and stuff like that. And we don't want that. We want to move past that stuff. I mean, but as well as like just understanding the emotion, feeling it. I think that could build strength. Like if I'm in the gym and I'm lifting super heavy weight, right? But I'm actually repping it out, even though it's hard. I know the next time it might be a little bit easier. And if I do it again, boom, it's going to be a little bit easier. I'm not saying get anxiety on purpose. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm just giving you an example. Like if you deal with that type of emotion, right, and you understand it and you feel it, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So that's the benefit of that. And the main thing is that we progress. Because if we do stuff like that in this particular situation, whether it's stress, right? To recap, if we're stressing, take it one step at a time. You can even journal that down. Write the one thing that is the number one thing that you have to do in this particular day, other than the job and stuff like that, because everyone's saying, oh, but I have to work. Okay, working's fine, right? We don't count that. That's a non-negotiable, right? But what's something that's gonna move you forward to your dream? Is it to build a physique? Is it to build a business? Is it to build a career in business? Whatever, right? Whatever it is. Because a career in a business is almost like the same thing. Because like once you succeed in your career, like let's say you want to be a content creator, right? And you succeed in that, that's a business. So whatever it is, take it one step at a time. Give the anxiety. Take that one step at a time. Feel the emotion. It's okay to go through that. I'm not saying it's okay to be completely emotional and do nothing. No, because the whole name of this series is progress. So regardless, even if we're feeling that type of emotion, we still gotta do what we have to do because our progress is number one, always, right? But if it's getting in the way of us doing what we need to do, okay, then that's when it becomes a problem. But like if you go through a hardship and you feel bad, you know that's gonna happen. That's just human nature. So as long as we're not letting that get in the way of what we need to do, then we could progress. But yeah, journal, meditate. If it's so bad to the point where you can't even think straight, seek professional help. Nothing wrong with that. All right. I love and I appreciate all of you. And we out.